In this video, we are going to solve a problem that requires the usage of slope formula or the concept of slope. The given problem is this. Jennifer buys a home for $500,000 in the year 2010. And in 2015, the price of the home is valued at $560,000. That means the home appreciated over the 5 years. Now the question is asking, what is the appreciation rate per year on this home? That's what the question is. So we need to find out what percent the home increased every year in terms of value, or how much money did it increase per year in terms of its value. In order to solve this problem, we need to use the slope formula. The slope formula is m is equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. Before I apply the slope formula, let me clarify one thing, which is a bit subtle at this level, but I would still explain it to you. In terms of price growth, in terms of appreciation for the home, what we are assuming here is linear growth. For simplicity, we are making the assumption that the growth on the value of the home is linear, and that's why we are going to be using this slope. Now we need to find out what is x and what is y. Remember, slope is rate of change, how something changes with respect to something else. In our case, how the price of the home changes with respect to time. So price of the home is dependent on the change in time. So we call the price of the home dependent variable, and the time the independent variable. So y is going to be the dependent variable, x is going to be the independent variable. So in 2010, so this is my time, which I represent by x, and this is my price of the home, which I represent by y. So in 2010, the price of the home was $500,000. In 2015, the price of the home is $560,000. So this is like my x, and this is like my y. So I'd call this one my x1, y1, and call this one my x2, y2. Now I'm going to apply these values into the slope formula, which is this. M is equal to y2 minus y1. My y2 is $560,000, so which is 560,000. Then minus y1. This minus is this minus. So y1, what is my y1? This is y1, which is 500,000. 500,000 divided by x2 minus x1. x2 2015 minus x1. So this minus is this minus from the formula. x1, what is my x1 here? 2010. Calculation wise, this problem is very simple, but it is application of the slope. You take a mathematical concept and you apply it into the real life. In the denominator, it's going to be 5. 2015 minus 2010 is 5. In the numerator, it's going to be 60,000, because 560,000 minus 500,000 is 60,000. And if you divide this, 5 goes into 60 12 times, so it's going to be 12,000. So your m is 12,000. So the slope is 12,000. Now let me give you a perspective on this thing in terms of what it means. This says that the home price is increasing. So you buy it at time 0, which is 2010, at the beginning of time for you. You buy it at $500,000. Every year from there on, the price of the home is increasing by $12,000 per year. So it's increasing $12,000 per year. Now, what is the percent change in this case? So you buy a home for $500,000 and it's going up by $12,000. So 12,000 divided by 500,000. These three zeros can cancel out. 4 goes into this 3 times. 4 goes into this 125 times. So it's going to be 3 over 125. And if you express it in decimal, it's going to be 0.024, which, by the way, is 2.4%. This is an important number you may want to keep in mind. So the price of the home is going up by about 2.4% or 2.5% per year. By the way, if you look at the historical data in the US home price appreciation, it's kind of around there, like 2.5 to 3% per year. This is actually reflecting the reality. I hope that this discussion was helpful. Thank you very much.